FA Community Shield. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 1. Arsenal won 5-4 on penalties. The Barclays Premier League. Bournemouth 0, Aston Villa 1. Chelsea 1, Swansea City 0. Everton 2, Watford 1. Leicester City 2, Sunderland 1. Manchester United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Norwich City 0, Crystal Palace 3. The Barclays Premier League. Crystal Palace 2, Arsenal 1. Manchester City 1, Chelsea 1. The Barclays Premier League. West Bromwich Albion 2, Chelsea 2. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Newcastle United with 6 points. In second, Crystal Palace with 6 points. In third, Chelsea with 5 points. In fourth, Manchester United with 4 points. In fifth, Stoke City with 4 points. In sixth, West Ham United with 4 points. In seventh, Liverpool with 4 points. In eighth, Leicester City with 3 points. Bottom of the table, Bournemouth with no points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Swansea City with no points. Third bottom, Sunderland with no points. Fourth bottom, Tottenham Hotspur with 1 point. Fifth bottom, Arsenal with 1 point. Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 1, Sunderland 1, Bournemouth 1, Leicester City 2, Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 1, Manchester City 0, Watford 0, Newcastle United 1, Arsenal 1, Stoke City 2, West Bromwich Albion 0. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Crystal Palace with 10 points. In second, Manchester United with 7 points. In third, Stoke City with 7 points. In fourth, Newcastle United with 7 points. In fifth, Chelsea with 6 points. In sixth, Manchester City with 6 points. In seventh, Leicester City with 6 points. In eighth, Southampton with 6 points. Bottom of the table, Bournemouth with 1 point. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Sunderland with 1 point. Third bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 2 points. Fourth bottom, Everton with 3 points. Fifth bottom, Swansea City with 3 points. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 2, Stoke City 0. Crystal Palace 1, Manchester City 2. Everton 1, Chelsea 2. Manchester United 3, Liverpool 0. Norwich City 0, Bournemouth 0. Watford 0, Swansea City 2.
Hi everybody, welcome to today's game. Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. It's Arsenal against Chelsea. It's a while since you played for Arsenal, but you must have memories of playing against Chelsea.
Yeah, I do. We had some famous victories at Stamford Bridge and one or two not so good results at Highbury, but this one's going to be a classic, I think.
Here's the Chelsea lineup. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Felipe Coutinho starts. He was man of the match last time out. In attack, Diego Costa starts. He's been in tremendous form recently. One change for Arsenal today. Petr Cech starts in goal. Per Mertesacker plays with Laurent Koscielny in central defence. Jack Wilshere plays with Marco Verratti in the middle. Olivier Giroud is the main striker. Let's have a look at a player on each side, Alan, who could influence the game today.
Well, they could. Two crowd favourites.
Modric! Such quality in the build-up and a brilliant finish. A wonderful goal.
A goal for Modric, and he'll be pleased with that. Just knocking it off first time to the keeper's left, giving him no chance.
Number 7.
Chelsea have the lead. He's coming forward with some danger. Jack Wilshere. Verratti. He's got his shot off now. Well, hit hard, but straight at the goalkeeper. Very weak challenge. That's safely away. That's cleared out of play. It'll be a corner. This is the kind of pitch that I think attacking players favour, Alan, don't they?
I think they do, yeah, because it means mistakes from defenders and, you know, a little bit of miscontrol, loss of footing, and you're in.
Shots on here. Useful block in those circumstances. Now we have a corner to come via that deflection. Well, they are clubs from the capital of England, London clubs, but there are other rivals, of course, but it's not the derby for Arsenal. Going to try it! It was a chance, and boy, does he need a goal.
Well, he'll just hope that he can get another one before this match is through and do better.
Jack Wilshere. Good tackle. Nemanja Matic. Now the shot! Oh, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. Giroud in the middle. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Hazard! That will be a corner for Chelsea. Modric! What a fine save. He has cleared it well. Olivier Giroud. Gareth Bale. Modric. Sanchez. Nacho Monreal. Mesut Ozil. The attack has fizzled out here. Goal kick. Modric. Got room to hit this. Chelsea's corner now. Keeper had given it up, but not the defender.
All about anticipation. He wasn't going to give it up. Got back just in time.
That's half. Let's have a look at. Everyone focused for the start of the second half here at Stamford Bridge. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. He's given it straight to the opposition. Mertesacker. Koscielny. Jack Wilshere. Back on the ball now, Chelsea. Oh, he's through. Diego Costa! Wonderful goal.
Goal from Diego Costa. Well, he's just feathered that into the right-hand side. That is a wonderful take.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Olivier Giroud. Coutinho. Mesut Ozil. Jack Wilshere. Aurier. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. And here's the shot. I like this side. They don't trust their defending, I think. They just want to keep going forward with the ball. Have a look at what's coming up on your screens. On EA Sports, the English League Cup fixture, Chelsea, they'll be facing Fulham away from home.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
If you have more of the ball, more often than not, you do get your rewards, but not today for Arsenal.
Yeah, you do say possession.
Well, he's caught offside, trying to get in behind. He'll say that the pass should have come a bit earlier.
Number 14.
Aurier. Modric. Diego Costa! Well read by the goalkeeper. They do hate being chipped, keepers, don't they?
They do, and he did anticipate it and collected it comfortably in the end.
Strong, challenging play by John Terry. And he could get away here. Hazard! Oh, it's in there!
A goal from Hazard. Oh, and his teammates are delighted, and why not? Because he's just kept his composure outside the box to side foot home.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but Look at the scoreline. Some activity down on the Arsenal bench. Arsenal short of time now.
Well, it's not going to be a complicated approach now. Long balls into the box from any angle. It's all about trying to win that first header.
This could be it. Shots on here. Goal! Chelsea! Touch of a maestro to just let that ball trundle on into the net.
Yeah, he's having a little chuckle to himself, and if you're talking about that, I'm sure to his teammates, he'd be proud of that one.
So they're looking for more at 4-0. It's going to be a substitution for Arsenal. 4-0 here, and almost time up. What does this mean for their next game?
Well, Chelsea go up against Fulham, and they've certainly done the job out here, and they'll be confident of doing it again in the next one.
Diego Costa. Hazard. Put it in well. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. Alexis Sanchez. Giroud in the middle. Saw that pass coming in midfield, made the intervention, and now maybe he can push the team forward with his work on the ball. Well, it's always a pleasure to score a goal, but in these circumstances, it's probably the minimum amount of pleasure that you get.
The goal from Ozil, and the way he's just taken that first time, steered it into the top right-hand corner. That's glorious.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal. So we restart again, 4-1.
Number 11.
Well, that's a moment for at least the fans to treasure. They've seen their team score today, but not too much in the ground. And the final whistle has gone, and Chelsea have the victory here. Strong, challenging play by John Terry. And he could get away here. Hazard! Oh, it's in there!
The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 1, West Bromwich Albion 1, Bournemouth 1, Sunderland 0. Chelsea 4, Arsenal 1. Manchester City 2, West Ham United 1. Newcastle United 3, Watford 1. English League Cup. Chesterfield 1, West Bromwich Albion 3, Fulham 0, Chelsea 2, Newcastle United 3, Preston North End 1. The Barclays Premier League. Leicester City 1, Arsenal 1, Liverpool 0, Aston Villa 1, Manchester United 3, Sunderland 1, Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 2, Southampton 1, Swansea City 3, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Manchester City. The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 2, Stoke City 1. Bournemouth 1, Watford 1. Chelsea 5, Southampton 1. Crystal Palace 0, West Bromwich Albion 0. Manchester City 2, Newcastle United 1. Norwich City 1, Leicester City 3. Sunderland 2, West Ham United 1. Swansea City 2, Tottenham Hotspur 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 19 points. In second, rising up the table, are Chelsea with 16 points. In third, climbing the table, are Manchester City with 16 points. In fourth, rising up the table, are Swansea City with 15 points. In fifth, moving down, are Newcastle United with 14 points. In sixth, climbing the table, are Aston Villa with 14 points. In seventh, rising up the table, are Tottenham Hotspur with 12 points. In eighth and falling are Crystal Palace with 12 points. Bottom of the table, moving down, are West Bromwich Albion with 4 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom climbing the table are Sunderland with 5 points. Third bottom and falling are Everton with 6 points. Fourth bottom, rising up the table, are Watford with 6 points. Fifth bottom, moving down, are Norwich City with 7 points. The Barclays Premier League. Chelsea 3, Aston Villa 1. Crystal Palace 1, West Ham United 2. Everton 1, Manchester United 1. Manchester City 4, Bournemouth 1. Southampton 1, Leicester City 1. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Liverpool. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 4, Everton 0. Aston Villa 0, Swansea City 2. Bournemouth 0, Tottenham Hotspur 3. Leicester City 1, Crystal Palace 1. The Barclays Premier League. Chelsea 3, Liverpool 0. Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 2. Manchester City 3, Norwich City 1. Newcastle United 1, Stoke City 0. Swansea City 2, Arsenal 1. Watford 2, West Ham United 1. West Bromwich Albion 2, Leicester City 2. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Swansea City with 24 points. In second, Manchester United with 23 points. In third, Chelsea with 22 points. In fourth, Manchester City with 22 points. In fifth, Newcastle United with 20 points. In sixth, Tottenham Hotspur with 16 points. In seventh, Arsenal with 16 points. In eighth, West Ham United with 14 points. Bottom of the table, Sunderland with 5 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Bournemouth with 7 points. Third bottom, Norwich City with 8 points. Fourth bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 9 points. Fifth bottom, Everton with 10 points. The Football Association Challenge Cup. Accrington Stanley 1, Exeter City 2, Leyton Orient 4, Crawley Town 1, Mansfield Town 2, AFC Wimbledon 2, Northampton Town 1, Newport County 1, Portsmouth 3, Dagenham and Redbridge 0, Stevenage 1, Carlisle United 1, the Barclays Premier League, Bournemouth 0, Newcastle United 2, Leicester City 1, Watford 0, Liverpool 1, Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 1, West Bromwich Albion 2, Norwich City 2, Swansea City 1, Stoke City 0, Chelsea 2, Sunderland 1, Southampton 2, West Ham United 2, Everton 1. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table, we have new leaders in Chelsea with 25. The Football Association Challenge Cup. AFC Wimbledon 1, Mansfield Town 0. Newport County 1, Northampton Town 0. The Barclays Premier League. Chelsea 2, Norwich City 0. Everton 1, Aston Villa 0. Manchester City 3, Liverpool 1. Newcastle United 1, Leicester City 1. Southampton 1, Stoke City 2. Swansea City 3, Bournemouth 0. Watford 1, Manchester United 0. West Bromwich Albion 1, Arsenal 2. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 28 points. In second, rising up the table, are Manchester City with 27 points. In third, climbing the table, are Swansea City with 27 points. In fourth and falling are Manchester United with 24 points. In fifth, Newcastle United with 24 points. In sixth, rising up the table, are Arsenal with 22 points. In seventh, moving down, are Tottenham Hotspur with 19 points. In eighth, Southampton with 19 points. Bottom of the table, Bournemouth with 7 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Sunderland with 8 points. Third bottom, Norwich City with 11 points. Fourth bottom and falling are West Bromwich Albion with 12 points. Fifth bottom, climbing the table, are Stoke City with 14 points. The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 1, Watford 1. Bournemouth 2, Everton 2. Crystal Palace 1, Newcastle United 0. Leicester City 1, Manchester United 1. Liverpool 2, Swansea City 1. Manchester City 2, Southampton 1. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Chelsea 1. Sunderland 0, Stoke City 2. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 31 points. The Football Association Challenge Cup. AFC Wimbledon 2, Wigan Athletic 2. Blackpool 2, York City 1. Bury 1, Walsall 1. Chesterfield 2, Coventry City 1. Crewe Alexandra 1, Fleetwood Town 2. English League Cup quarter-final. Chelsea 4, Queen's Park Rangers 0. Crystal Palace 2, Arsenal 3 after extra time. Notts County 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0 after extra time. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 1, Manchester City 1. Chelsea 1, Sunderland 0. Everton 2, Leicester City 2. Newcastle United 1, Aston Villa